Hello, everyone. Welcome to Iowa City Hospice's Time of Remembrance Spring Memorial Service for this year, 2021. My name is Kara Toma, and I am the Psychosocial Services Manager here at Iowa City Hospice. Please know that we are all thinking of you during your time of grief. We are glad to offer this opportunity to you to remember and honor your loved ones that you have lost. The added layer of the ongoing pandemic has created additional difficulties for those experiencing grief and loss. Coping with and navigating a loss can already be challenging. We hold each of you in our hearts while you navigate your own loss during these difficult times. Thank you for being with us today. We look forward to the time that we can provide this service to you all again in person. Next is one of our spiritual counselors, Maury Campbell, with our first reading.
I'm Maury Campbell. I'm a spiritual counselor with Iowa City Hospice. And this reading is an untitled reading from an unknown author. Let this wreath be a loving reminder that someone is missing today, someone our hearts still hold on to as we travel along life's way, someone who made life so special for all those who are here, someone who won't be forgotten but cherished from year to year. Let us all fondly recall how dearly each of us loved them, and oh, how they loved us all.
My name is Emmy Shaver. I'm a music therapist here at Iowa City Hospice, and I will be singing Hold On to Love. There is a place for the sadness. Hold on to love. There is a season of gladness. Hold on to love. When pain and confusion seem endless, hold on to love. We cultivate healing through kindness. Hold on to love. Hold on to love where hope is found. Hold on to love where joy abounds. Hold on to love where faith and mercies overflowing. Hold on to love. When terror and fear overwhelm us, hold on to love. Courage and faith will sustain us. Hold on to love. When violence seeks to destroy us, hold on to love. Acts of compassion restore us. Hold on to love. Hold on to love where hope is found. Hold on to love where joy abounds. Hold on to love where faith and mercy is overflowing. Hold on to love. When hatred is used to divide us, hold on to love. Wisdom and truth reunite us. Hold on to love. When prejudice poses us freedom, hold on to love. Dignity means all are welcome. Hold on to love. Hold on to love where faith and mercy's overflowing. Hold on to love, hold on to love, hold on to love.
The book of Ecclesiastes makes observations about time. For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up what is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to seek and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. Time. Time and references to time permeates our lives. Think, if you would, for a minute about some of the ways in which we use references to time to communicate our daily happenings. What do we say when we have been requested to do something that we really didn't want to do anyway? We say, "Well, I just didn't have time." What do we do when our children are just piddling and not doing what we think they ought to do? We say, "You're wasting time." What do we say when we don't get something done we plan to do? We say, "We ran out of time." The list of references to time goes on and on. No time like the present. Time flies. Time will tell. Give it time. A stitch in time saves 9. Time and time again. The self-congratulatory entertainment industry gives lifetime achievement awards. Lifetime. In reality, everyone's life is a lifetime, no matter the amount of time. I had an aunt who lived to be 103. She had a lifetime of 103 years. I had a prematurely born infant daughter that lived for an hour. Her lifetime was 1 hour. Thus, another one of time cliches. Time is relative. There are songs about time. Years ago, Jim Croce performed a song entitled "Time in a Bottle." If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing I'd like to do is save every day till eternity passes to spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do. Isn't that how it is when we think about and remember our loved ones that we're recognizing in today's ceremony? There wasn't enough time. Even knowing our loved one was going to die, we would like to have had a little more time with them. Even knowing they weren't going to get any better and feeling relieved that there is no more suffering, we would like to have had a little more time. Years ago, the country singing group Lone Star recorded a song entitled "One More Day." Some of the references are dated, but the sentiment has not changed. Last night, I had a crazy dream. A wish was granted for just me. It could be for anything. I didn't ask for money or a mansion in Malibu. I simply wished for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset. Maybe I'll be satisfied. But then again, I know what I would do. It would leave me wishing still for one more day with you. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. As we honor your loved one on this day, I suspect many of you can relate to the wish for one more day, one more time. One more time with your loved one to say something you wished you had said. More time with your loved one to ask a question that only they can answer. One more time to again give them a hug, to see their smile and appreciate their laughter. One more day, one more time. If only, if only. But we know, as much as we wish it were, that is not possible. So we content ourselves with holding special memories of them close to our hearts and remembering the blessing they were in our lives and the time we had with them. There is a time to be born, and there's a time to die. There's a time to weep, and there's a time to laugh. There's a time to mourn, and there's a time to dance. There is a time.
Hello, my name is Elisa Candle, and I am the music therapy intern here at Iowa City Hospice. In a bulb there is a flower, in the seed an apple tree. In cocoons a hidden promise, butterflies will soon be free. In the cold and snow of winter, there's a spring that waits to be unrevealed until its season, something we with time will see. There's a song in every silence, seeking word and melody. There's a dawn in every darkness, bringing hope to you and me. From the past will come the future, what it holds a mystery, unrevealed until its season, something we with time will see. In our end is our beginning, in our time infinity. In our doubt there is believing, in our life eternity. In our death a resurrection, at the last a victory. Unrevealed until its season, something we with time will see. Unrevealed until its season, something we with time will see.
My name is Julie, and I am a bereavement counselor with Iowa City Hospice. And now we will have a reading of the names. Are you ready? Annette Oni Carter. Dennis Cox. Helen T. Elias. Ray S. Harubi. Jerry Kahlberg. Ron Milder. Norma J. Murphy. Gerard Jerry Nobling. Patricia Redlinger. Eileen Top, John P. Wall, Patricia Zimmerman. Now, let's pause just for a moment and remember those loved ones whose names may not have been read, but who are in our hearts and on our minds. Thank you.
Remember me. To the living, I am gone. To the sorrowful, I will never return. To the angry, I was cheated. But to the happy, I am at peace. And to the faithful, I have never left. I cannot be seen, but I can be heard. So as you stand upon a shore, gazing at the beautiful sea, remember me. As you look in awe at a mighty forest and its grand majesty, remember me. As you look upon a flower and admire its simplicity, remember me. Remember me in your heart, your thoughts, and your memories of the times we loved, the times we laughed, the times we cried, the times we fought, the times we laughed. For if you always think of me, I will never have gone.